That's right, St. Louis. It's Mr. Jaman Burton's. Jaman Burton? Yeah, Jaman Burton. What up, Jaman? Hopefully see you in there. Well, that was fun. It's late. It's really late. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning and I gotta get up at 9 o'clock and drive 10 hours. So sick. So sick. But it was a good game. It was a really good game. Had a lot of fun. And met Jaman. Man. Jaman, nice to meet you, buddy. Nice to meet you. We actually sat down on the same table and we didn't really get into it against me and him, so it was just, he was sitting there, I was sitting there, you know, stuff like that though. Basically that's it. But pretty good player overall. Nice guy, real nice guy, Jaman. But the session went okay, and say goodbye to Hollywood. We're probably not gonna be back here for a while, so, but it was good, really good. We won, so that's a good thing, always a plus, right? But overall, great session. I think I made some absolute premium moves. No table footage. I was tired all over. I wanted to focus on the game, man. The game was tough. The players were tough, and that's basically it. And we're tired, so we're gonna analyze and talk about these hands later on. Let's go to sleep first. Good morning, YouTube. Man, we've been driving quite a while.
Check that out. That's what you call an MRAP.
Mine protective, resistant, amphibious vehicle or some crap. I used to work on those. Anyway, speaking of trucking, there was one person that commented down below on how much we make as a trucker. Well, I'm not gonna get into the specifics of it, so I'm gonna do it really fast, okay? Now, how trucking work is by experience. A lot of it is by experience, and of course the company that you work for. But most of the time you're gonna be making from $40,000 to about $80,000 a year if you don't own your own truck. 80,000 is a little high, way up there. I'm talking like way up there. So but most of the time people would be hovering around 50 to 60,000. So that's it. Not so bad. So first hand we got involved with, we had pocket jacks. I know, right? Look like you're gonna be knitting it up in St. Louis again. So we got pocket jacks. We call $12 from late position and 6 players to the flop. Flop come queen 5-6 club. So he was checked to the original raiser and he makes it 45. I don't know how I can justify this play, but I made it 100. Everybody else folds and he had 85 left. I guess I was trying to isolate. I don't know. It's a weird spot. It's a stupid thing to do. I did, but anyway. I make it 100. Everybody else folds and he goes all in and we hold for some reason. I don't know. The turn was an ace. The river was a 9 of clubs. I just want to say for the record, I hate pocket fives. On this session, I must have picked up pocket fives, no telling how many times. And they had failed me time and time again. Prime example. We got pocket fives, we open. I don't think I'm going to put up graphics on this one, but it's just going to be really quick, right? We have pocket fives, we open, and like 3 or 4 callers, and then flop comes 6-4-3. We're open-ended, right? Wow, what a great flop for pocket five. We're blocking a lot of hands and we got 2 of the 5s. So I continue betting and somebody re-raised me, and then I put them all in and they had pocket pair over pairs, and 2 more times it happened just about the same exact way, except we had like the flop came like 6-3-2, 6-7-3, something like that. So we had some gutter hands and some flush draws, and it's so sick, man. It's straight flush draw, that is. It's so sick. We were not getting anywhere. The deck was so cold to us. It was so sick, man. I was like, I've never been so mad at the deck. It's just, he was so cold to us, man. He got us, we were not playing anything crazy, and we were stuck 500 real fast, man, real fast. Check out this sunrise, though. That was a nice little sunrise. So this hand we got 8-7 offsuit, right? The straddle's on from the button. We in the cutoff, and it was limp to the straddler, and he just checks his option, right? So the flop came 8-6-4 spade. Pretty good flop. We flop top pair, and we got a pretty good draw as well. So I check, original razor makes it 15, 3 callers. The turn came a 6. I just went ahead and check again, and we're probably just gonna go ahead and try to see if we can get the showdown here. So I check, original razor bets 40, so I think we can look him up one more time here. So I call, and river came a 9. I would say that's a pretty good card. The player type that we are up against is hardly opening any hands. I was putting him on cards just such as ace type X hand, you know, ace X type hand, whatever. We check to him again, hoping to get the showdown, and he bets 117. He's value betting. What is he value betting here? Is he value betting? He's not value betting 6. I know. I don't think he's value betting 6 here. He could be, but he's just not the type of player, you know. I just don't see him value betting a 6 here. I was thinking it was a flush draw. It was a missed flush draw, such as like ace queen, ace jack, ace 10. So finally, I looked at him. It took me a while to make this decision. I looked at him and I seen him. He gave me a physical tail, and then I made the call right away. And he smiled and mocked them. Oh man, what a call, man. So he was on some type of high cards with a flush. So this next hand we got king jack club. There's a straddle, there's a $5 straddle from the button, and we are in the middle position. We open it to $20, and 3 people calls, including the straddler. Flop came king queen 3 heart. We see bet for 60 and 1 caller, the straddler. The turn came an ace. That's a scare. That's definitely a scared card for us. That's not a card that we want to see. So we just went ahead and checked, and hoping to get to showdown here. The player we're up against, he's a really solid player. So I think he's gonna try to bluff at some spots here. So I want to see what kind of betting sizes he was gonna do. And so I check to him, and then he checks behind. So that tells me we probably have the best hand here. So we're beat by what? King queen 2 pair type hand, ace king no way. You know, pocket queens, we're beating pocket jacks, we're beating pocket 10s, ace 10 could be. So anyway, the river came to 10 of hearts. So now we got 3 hearts out. That's a scare card. I mean, we got the jack. We got a jack, but it's a jack of clubs. So we check to him. So he bets 140. Oh, that's a 6 spot, man. I mean, really, I thought about this hand quite a bit. I said, man, I'm not good enough to fold it. I'm not good enough to fold it. So I made the call, and sure enough, he was just pushing me off a push. So that's why I said this player in particular is a really crafty player, a good player, that is. So I mean, of course, there's that obvious flush draw. It was a good push by him. I almost folded, so we chopped that hand. So like I mentioned before, the deck, very cold to us. You are cruel, deck. Very cruel. But we manage. We manage to survive through the storm. You know, I don't slow down. I mean, I do slow down, but I don't let off the gas. You know what I mean? So when I'm in the hand, if I know or I feel like I can take the hand down, I'm gonna try to take the hand down, or the pot down, I should say. So, and that's the impression a lot of these people have of me on that table. And at the end of the night, I was catching cards and they kept calling me. Ooh, so sick. They kept calling all the way. So we go from like $180. We just trying to survive here. With a $500 buy-in, we're like $180 behind. We started catching cards and we started betting the same way, and they were calling us light. It was so sick. It was so sick. So we ended up booking a win of $350. There were some decent players, solid players, so it's really good night. Good game, good experience. Man, 1-2 tables are tough. 1-2 stakes, I should say. You know what to do. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.